Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay. Now in today's video, I'm actually going to do a Q&A. I thought this would be a really good opportunity to answer some of your questions, a bit about the season, a bit about my love for Arsenal, and I think I will start doing this like once a month so I can interact with you guys and some of your questions. And yeah, I hope you'll enjoy my video. Hiya Sophie, I hope I find you well. My question is, what are the minimum requirements for Mikel Arteta this season based on the money we have spent? A really good question, so thank you so much for that. I think this season is massive for Arteta. I do believe we've grown very far under him. I think he's done a lot for us. He's definitely changed the culture, the atmosphere around the club, and a lot of people do, like players are attracted to this club because of him, because of that. His ideas, his philosophy have inspired players. I think for me, we have spent a lot of money. Obviously, we spent over 100 on Declan Rice, 65 million on Kai Havertz. And at this moment in time, obviously, we know Timber was very impressive before his injury. Declan Rice has shown that he is really great in the midfield and he fits in well. And with Kai Havertz, I think in time he will be good. So I think the least I would expect, that's a good question. It's obviously very tough to answer. For me, we need to win a trophy this season. I think the FA Cup we need to go for. I want us to see us at least get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I think for me, I want us to win the league, and I think I would accept if we competed with Man City and we lost right at the end. That would obviously hurt, but I want us to keep competing with Man City. You know, I don't want us to go back to fourth again. I don't want that last season to just be that one season we've done really well in. We've got to consistently do it season after season. So I think for me, I think that's what I would expect, and anything less I wouldn't be really massively content with. And it's hard because I don't want to be unfair, I don't want to expect too much, but at the same time we need to remember that we are a big club. And I think for me, if we came out of the season with a trophy, with the league and going for it, Man City are a great side and we've just got to keep going at them. So that's sort of what I want, and if we don't get that, then it's tough. So I think if we came, second, won a trophy, that would be my kind of minimum. But I think the most I'd want would be win the league, win the FA Cup, win a few things. So I understand, that other teams competing as well. Liverpool have gotten better as well, United as well. So I just want to say it will be tough this season. Last season would have been a lot easier because it was just us and Man City going for it. But now that there's other teams in the mix, it's so difficult. So that's my answer. I hope I answered it okay. Hi Sophie, my question is, how can we stop the knee-jerk reactions from a lot of our fan base about players and performances? Is it something we have to put up with? It's obviously a tough one to answer because I think everyone is entitled to their opinion, everyone reacts to things differently. I think my advice would be, when we've lost, when we've drawn, when a player doesn't have a great game, I don't think Twitter's the best place to be, because you will get a lot of emotional fans on there, you will get a lot of reactions, and I would say probably avoid that. And I think the truth is, when you go to games, there are so many passionate, really positive fans there, and there are a lot of positive fans online, and I just think it isn't a lot of people that are like that. It's only a small amount of people that might be negative, that might overreact to things. But I think as fans, we can get over emotional after a game, we can overthink situations, and sometimes you just need to sit on it, have a think about things and move on from the defeat. So I know it's so tough when you see fans that are reactionary, but my advice would be just to try and ignore it, try and remove yourself from it, because we know how social media is with that. With after a defeat, it's tough, it really is. It's so negative. There's a lot of people who disagree and argue on there, so It's tough for me. What I do is I will always check things afterwards and then sort of leave Twitter for a few hours, let it go on for a bit, because fans aren't happy if we don't win, and it gets a bit much for me sometimes on there. So that's what I do really. The question is that where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's a really good question, and honestly, it's quite interesting. I think with regarding my YouTube channel, I still hope that I continue to keep doing my thing with it. I do really enjoy doing YouTube. I always see it as like a privilege and quite an honour to be able to talk to you guys about the club that I love, about meeting new people. I've met so many lovely people, and never really thought it would have gone this far, and I'm so grateful that it has. It's really enjoyable. It's nice to talk to not just Arsenal fans. It's lovely to chat with other fans from other teams, United fans, any team. It's always a joy to listen to other people's opinions, whether it's different to mine. I still respect that. So I hope by then I would have gone a bit further with my channel. I'm obviously really close to 2,000 subscribers, and that feels like a lot to me. I always believed I would get 1K. I believe that, but 2K is so surreal, and I'm just so enjoying this journey. And as a lot of you will know this about me, because I do talk about it online, I have just started a media course, and I hope by then that will help me improve my stuff on my channel, which is really exciting. So hopefully, you never know, one day I might be working in the media. That would be so incredible. So they're sort of like my goals. I think it'd be so lovely to be able to achieve my dreams, because I have had some incredible opportunities, like, you know, going to TalkSport was so surreal. It doesn't feel real at all. So things like that makes me, you know, keep dreaming that more things like that will happen, and keep believing in what I'm doing and hoping to keep going with YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe.